What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH, this shit was a hot ass mess. I love when Lucy and Tracy get together. I love it when they throw shade at each other about their past little dalliances and past marriages and stuff. I love every time Tracy and Lucy get together and they start talking about Alan and her affair with him when he was married to Monica, and the shade that Lucy was throwing when Tracy was married to all these different dudes, these mobsters and stuff. That shit is funny. Lucy better do something, because deception look like there may be no more deception after this case is over. Tracy got them by the balls right now. Like, even their lawyer tried to say, oh, this is a frivolous lawsuit. Yeah, y'all throwing the word frivolous around a lot, but obviously this lawsuit not going nowhere. And even the judge feels that way, because once the judge looked at the evidence and was like, nah, they got enough, Tracy got enough evidence here to proceed to trial. I said, well, y'all fucked. Because the trial date is set for 6 months from now. And the Deceptor is the biggest seller. So if they can't sell the Deceptor for the next 6 months, the company ain't gonna fucking make it. I'm like, y'all ain't got no other products out there that make money? So what about the money that they were making before the Deceptor came out? What about that? They were doing fine before the Deceptor came out. What about that money? You know what I mean? It's like, y'all ain't got no other big products? Damn. Y'all better create some new shit. Like, I'm just saying, you better do something. The stock going down. You can't sell your major product. Like, and that offer that Tracy offered Lucy, I said, So basically, to end this lawsuit, Tracy wants 75% of deception. $75% ownership. I mean, on the one hand, I was like, yeah, that's a low ball ass offer. That's low as shit. I mean, because if Tracy gets 75% of deception, it's like, and the rest of the team is left with 25% or whatever, what the fuck is the point of getting up in the morning and going to the office anymore? If you only got 25%, you ain't got no say basically in the company. You just basically lost majority of the company. So what's the point? Furthermore, Lucy may not have a job anymore, because we all know there ain't no way in hell Tracy probably gonna keep her on, or if Tracy does keep Lucy on at deception, it's gonna be a bullshit position that's gonna humiliate her more than likely. I could see Tracy keeping Maxie though. Definitely keeping Maxie. I could see her doing that. But then again, I had to think about it too. I said, now on the other hand, Tracy made up a valid point too, because if this thing go to trial and they gotta wait 6 months, deception is gonna be no more deception. You know, she could possibly lose everything anyway. So at least this way, you're at least being thrown a bone. I'm like, Lucy, at this point, take the deal. Because baby, we done been broke before. We not going back to that. We done been down too many times. Take the deal, Lucy. Take it. Sign the paperwork. Just give that girl that 75% and come on with it. Come on. Just give it up. Give it up. We can't go back to the struggle bus. We done came too far. we can't do it. BLQ, I don't blame BLQ for being pissed off at Tracy, because BLQ really didn't want to sabotage this. Like, she really didn't want to do this to Maxie, you know. And I knew it wouldn't take long for Maxie to realize what happened, and he definitely realized it too. BLQ was the mole. But at least they also realized that more than likely Tracy is blackmailing her to make her do this, because they know BLQ wouldn't have done this by herself just to do it. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that they see the other coin of it. And they're not too hard on her, because BLQ really didn't want to do this shit. But you know, when you got somebody on your ass threatening you and stuff, it's like, what other recourse do you have? You either tell the truth and suffer the consequences, or you just do what the hell the person tell you to do. Tracy knows she ain't shit, but you know what I love about Tracy? Tracy knows she ain't shit to people, but she don't apologize for it. I can respect a person like that, who just do disastrous things, but they don't have no apologies for it. They are who they are. I respect it to an extent. I really do. So moving on from that, when Dante went to go see Sasha, I'm like, sir, I can't even blame Dante. I wanted him to wake her up so bad, even though she wasn't getting up at that point, and Dante just gonna leave. I'm like, this is that moment where I wish Dante wasn't a cop. Because Dante the cop, it's like his hands are tied. It's only but so much he can do, because you would have to go get evidence, you would have to get a warrant, you have to do, it's a lot of fucking red tape. That's why I'm glad Cody and Sam are at least on this, because they don't have to follow no red tape. They can do what the fuck they want for the most part, you know what I mean, and just go past the red tape, just cut the bitch, you know what I mean? Because Sasha ain't gonna make it. Like, she is in such a horrible way right now. It's like, how much longer do she got? Because I just feel death is imminent for her. But I'm glad at least Cody is getting closer and closer to trying to get her the hell out of there. You know what I mean? Cody was selling it. Cody was selling that shit. He was like, okay, showtime. That man was up in there working it. He was like, yep, I'm suicidal. He said, I don't care. I'm ready to jump off ledges. He was saying the most outlandish shit, saying whatever he had to say to get himself committed. I said, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad at that shit. I said, go do what you got to do. Because, listen, I would have been the same way. Like, listen, commit me now. Commit me now. Just bring me in here. I did some things. I want to play in traffic. I want to get hit by cars. I don't want to be on this planet. I would have said all type of crazy shit to get committed if I was him. And I'm glad he did, too. It worked. But, Sam obviously ain't too keen on the idea of this. I am so glad when Sam dumped that coffee on Dr. Montag. Accidentally, of course. But I'm just glad he got some hot coffee in his little punk ass. I was so happy when she seen his cell phone. She saw Gladys calling. I said, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Sam. I love how she got that keen sense where she could just look at something. You know what I'm saying? And be, inconspicuous about it. Like, she not obvious about it. She glanced at it. I said, that's what the hell I'm talking about, Sam. Look who calling. That's your evidence. Get some more evidence. Cause that man, he just creeped me the fuck out. Like, he give me the heebies. Like, sitting there talking about poker games and stuff like that. I'm like, Sam, kick him in his nuts. Kick him. Like, he was pissing me off, especially when he went in Sasha's room and he about to drug her again. I said, oh my God. Like, I just felt in that moment like he was about to get that girl a lethal dose. I'm like, sir, get the hell away from her now. Ooh, I just wanted to come through the TV screen and jack his shit up. Gladys was pissing me off because she was starting to tell the truth, but I noticed that she mixed in a little lie, as usual. Because Nina was like, oh, so he's trying to keep her in order for you to continue on as her guardian so that way you could use her money to pay him. She was like, yeah, that's why he doing it. Bitch, tell the truth. Tell the damn truth, ho. You orchestrated this shit. You orchestrated it. But of course, Gladys is gonna leave that part out. I don't blame Nina for wanting to call Sonny or the cops or somebody. I don't blame her. And then when Gladys grabbed her arm, I would have told her, bitch, if you don't get up off me, listen, you about to go meet your maker in a minute. I will knock you into heaven before it's your time. Get up off my arm. Because Nina told me, I'm going to give you the money. But if this ain't none of up and up, I'm going to turn you over to Sonny. Girl, call Sonny now. What the hell is you doing? Call him. I wouldn't give her shit. No, hell no. I wouldn't give her nothing. And then Gladys had the balls. Gladys had the balls to sit there and ignore Miss Wu phone call. I said, Gladys, you must have a death wish, my darling. You ignoring Miss Wu phone call? You must want to die today. You must want to meet your maker early. Because have you lost your little mind? Because Miss Wu is not playing with her. Miss Wu was like, listen, you got till the end of the day to give me my money. You better give me all my coin by the end of the day. Now, if Nina give her that $50K to pay off this doctor, where's she going to get the rest of this money to pay Miss Wu what she owe? Because if it was my ass and I was Gladys, I would have came up in there telling Nina all type of shit. I would have been like, listen, I need about $200,000. 50 for him and the rest of that money going to Miss Wu. That's what I would have did. Fuck that. You better lie. If you're going to lie, you better come up with a bigger amount than that to cover all your debts. I'm just saying, because why stop at 50K? I could have got way more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you gonna lie, you better sell it and tell it. The hell wrong with you? 50K. So that only covers his debt. What about Ms. Wu? You still gotta pay her ass. dummy. So whatever you gotta pay her, I would just triple or double the amount. Shit ain't like Nina ain't got it. Telling you, Gladys is just, she not that bright. She ain't bright. I'm sorry. Girl, I just can't wait for her to get hers. Because now that Dante done went to Sonny about this, and even Sonny was like, nah, when I told to her, she was fine. So he was like, nah, I'm going to get to the bottom of this shit. Gladys, you about to take a dirt nap. You about to get yours. So speaking of Miss Wu, when she went to go see Sonny and asked him for his help to talk to Marshall to get her poker games back going, and Sonny refused. Here's my thing about this. I don't know how much longer Miss Wu gonna take Sonny stopping her bag. Because every time I turn around, Sonny keeps stopping her bag. No, you can't do this. No, I'm not doing this. No, you can't do this. No, you're not doing this. It's like, dude, you're stopping a lot of her money opportunities here. I mean, how much longer can she take this? At some point, she gonna get fed up with this shit and start plotting to take your ass out, if she hasn't already. Because ain't no telling what she know or what she up to behind his back. And I think Sonny know it too. Sonny not dumb. I think he know a lot about Miss Wu that she probably don't even know that he know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't find him to be clueless when it comes to her. You know, I think that's why he keep her at arm's length, and he find her, you know, like he keep her around because obviously it's what's good for business right now, but he definitely don't trust her like that, and it shows. Even when he asked her that question about, you know, anybody contacting her or what type of, you know, have she heard anything, or, and she said, nah, nobody contacted me. He didn't buy that bullshit. He didn't buy that because he know she's the second largest mobster in Port Charles behind Sonny. You mean to tell me ain't nobody call you? Pikeman, nobody trying to, you know, get in good with you. Pikeman, nobody from there try to contact you about him? Nobody? He ain't believe that. Sonny know damn well he ain't believe that shit. Come on now. Miss Wu, like I said, she's just as large as Sonny. She's only second behind him. So somebody had to call your ass. So I definitely feel like behind the scenes she plotting. And I think he know. He know. And I don't think she gonna take too much longer of him not cooperating with her or stopping her bag. Because she's not that happy about that poker game being shut down. You know what I mean? So he basically tried to give her a warning. I better not hear about you messing with them. But you know Miss Wu gonna find a way, because she not gonna take no for an answer. She gonna find a way. That's what it strike me as. Like, she definitely not playing no games. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.